So you got some New Year's resolutions. That's great. You want to get better? I want you to get better too. But didn't you have New Year's resolutions last year? And the year before? And the year before? Whatever happened to those? Maybe you said you were gonna lose weight last year. Didn't happen. Maybe you went to the gym for a month and then, February rolled around, stopped going so much, and by March you completely forgot. See, the whole idea of New Year's resolutions is inherently flawed. You're not going to change who you are just because it's a random new set of 365 days. It doesn't happen like that. See, if you really want to create goals and then accomplish them, that's exactly what you have to do. You have to create goals and then accomplish them. I know, that sounds crazy. But let me tell you guys how to do this. You don't do it by just saying, oh, it's the new year, I'll start completely as a different person. I'm going to act completely differently. Everything I've ever done before somehow holds no bearing on my actions in the future. Now I'm just different. It doesn't work like that. You see, the key to changing who you are and hitting these goals is to change your habits. You see, who you are as a person, your entire being, mostly comes down to an amalgamation of your habits. If you have good habits, you're going to do well. If you have bad habits, you aren't. You see, someone that is in really good shape has a habit of going to the gym every single day. Someone that eats really healthy has a habit of eating really healthy. And, the person that has a habit of drinking alcohol every day is an alcoholic. That's sort of how these things go, right? So if you want to accomplish some new goals this year, it's time to change your habits. Obviously, you're not going to change your habits from what they are now to that of someone who's brilliantly successful. You see, changing your habits takes time. So what should you do? You should start small. Change your habits enough so that it's hard, but it's doable. That way, over time, you'll adjust to those habits and then slowly climb up the ladder towards that final end goal. Let's give an example. If you want to get into shape, right? Let's say you're very out of shape now, you want to get into really good shape. What you got to do is start small. You can't just go, oh, okay, I want to get in really good shape. I'm going to start working out 3 hours a day and eat perfectly. It's probably not going to happen, right? However, if you start just training 20 minutes a day, every single day, first it will be hard to, get in the routine of it, but eventually that becomes a habit. And some people might say 20 minutes you can't make progress. That's not true. If you're out of shape, you start training 20 minutes a day, you will see a drastic change in your physique over a couple of months, right? Even a couple of weeks, depending. But eventually, once you see those results, you're going to say, oh wow, that worked, And your body might say, okay, well, it wants a little more, right? You rank it up to 30 minutes. First, that's a little hard, but then you get used to it. It becomes a habit. And what you can do is slowly rank up your habits until they're the habits of someone that's very successful, and you will also become very successful. You see, this works for a lot of things. This works even for things like, let's say meditation. Start meditating 5 minutes a day. Do that for a few weeks, and all of a sudden, meditating doesn't seem so crazy or hard anymore. Then you go up to maybe 10 minutes. A few weeks later, 15. And eventually, you're going to see the results of that, right? And the same goes with negative habits. Say smoking, for example. Let's say right now you smoke 10 cigarettes a day. Well, if you lower it to 9 and do that for maybe a few weeks, first you're craving that last cigarette, but after a while you get used to it. Then after a few weeks you go down to 8, after then to 7, to 6, to 5, and suddenly you're no longer a smoker a few months later. See, that's a lot more effective than the guy that goes, I'm going cold turkey, and then has a fight with his own psychology and biology, since he's chemically addicted to that, right? Whereas if you change your habits slowly over time, it gives your body and your biology time to catch up, right? Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Mason. I specialize in young men's self-improvement. I have a website, maledharma.blog, if you want to, see some more stuff on this topic or any self-improvement topic for that matter. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great new year. Let's get those habits right.